Hello students, good morning. In today's class, we are going to discuss the question and answers of the chapter Albert Einstein at School. So the reading of the text was done and I hope it is clear to you. So let's begin. The first question is, what information do you gather about Albert and his pursuit of knowledge? Albert was a brilliant boy at school. He was not satisfied with the sort of education provided at the Munich school. And why was he not satisfied? Because he thought that these kind of schools are only focusing on learning dates and facts. So they were actually asking their students to cram the things and repeat it in the exams. That is the reason he was not satisfied. He knew a little more maths than his maths teacher, so he was so much brilliant at this subject. He hated to learn the dates of battles by heart. He believed that ideas were much more important than dates. He read books on geology even though it was not taught at school. So he was so interested in science and maths that he gave his whole time to these subjects and he was brilliant at these two subjects. But the schools consider the child to be passed or to be good if he is good at all the subjects. But this Albert was good at only maths and science. He was after ideas and not facts. Number two, why did the history teacher dislike Albert? History teacher means Mr. Braun. The history teacher, Mr. Braun, never liked Albert, who said frankly that there was no point in learning dates. So, this was the task of the teacher. This was only the thing he could give his students to learn the dates. And this was the task which was not liked by Albert. He could not tell the year when the French were defeated at Waterloo. Mr. Braun called the boy a disgrace and told him to leave school at once. So, because Albert did not like to learn dates and he always said that ideas do not matter, facts do not matter, what matters are the ideas. So, that is the reason Mr. Braun, the history teacher who just had those facts in his subject, was not with Albert at this point and he disliked him. Why did Albert feel like leaving his school in Munich? So, why did he want to leave this? Albert hated the school in Munich, Germany, but he knew the importance of getting a school diploma for admission in a college in Milan. He knew that if he wants to go for further studies, he would have to have this school diploma, otherwise, his education will be ended. The teachers at Munich were very insensitive to his feelings. They could not understand why Albert did not like learning dates and all. The history teacher, Mr. Braun, was most hostile to him. Hostile, the one who has ill will, or you can say negative feelings for one. Albert felt miserable there. He was afraid he would have a nervous breakdown because his whole life was at stake. Question number 4, who was Mr. Koch and what did he think about Albert? So, Mr. Braun was the history teacher. Similarly, Mr. Koch was Albert's maths teacher at the Munich school. He had a very high opinion about the boy's brilliance. He was very satisfied with his intelligence. He even admitted that Albert would soon be able to teach him. He said, okay, I am your teacher, but you know more than me. So, very soon you will be able to teach me. He gave a glowing letter of reference to Albert that he was good enough to study higher maths. So only this was Mr. Koch's letter, which was going to help Albert to go further in his favorite subject or higher studies. Number 5 is, who was Yuri and how did he help Albert? Yuri was Albert's only friend there and the only person who stood by to give support. Albert, when he was feeling miserable at school and also at his lodging, a rented room. He helped Albert with his sincere advice. He introduced him to his doctor friend who agreed to give him a medical certificate. He was the only person in Munich whom Albert had seen before he left. So Yuri was the only one who was there with Albert in all the hard times. Number 6 is, in what context and in what sense did Yuri call Albert the world's worst liar? Why did he call him so? Albert felt so miserable in Munich that he wanted to get away from there at any cost. He sought his friend. Sought means sought the help of his friend. Yuri's help to get a medical certificate. He asked Yuri if he had a doctor friend who could certify that Albert was suffering from a nervous breakdown and needed a break from school. But Yuri said that Albert looked quite cheerful and the doctor would guess that he was fine. So, if he would try to tell a lie to the doctor, he would be definitely caught because he was all okay. At this point, Yuri said, "You are the world's worst liar. You cannot tell a lie, so please don't do this." When he was going to have a fake medical certificate. Next is, why did Albert feel nervous when he met the doctor? Albert, on Yuri's advice, agreed to see Dr. Ernst well for the certificate. He wished that the doctor should certify that he was likely to means there was possibility, to suffer a nervous breakdown if he continued going to school. So, if he would go to school, he could have a nervous breakdown. This has to be certified by a doctor. It was just an excuse. Albert was all okay. So he felt nervous because he was telling a lie, he was arranging a medical certificate, he was doing something wrong. So that was the reason he was nervous. He did not know what to tell the doctor. Number 8. What reason did the headmaster give for expelling Albert from school? The head teacher charged Albert with creating problems in the class. These were the reasons given by a head teacher. First, he created problems in the class. How? His presence in the classroom made it impossible for the teacher to teach and for other students to learn. It's not a team, please correct it, it's to learn. Means when he was there, he was always in arguments. So the teacher was not able to teach and the students were not able to learn. He said that Albert refused to learn and he was always in a rebellious mood. He was not in a rebellious mood, but yes, his ideology on education was something different. So that is the reason he was always with the point, oh, there is no point in learning dates, there is no point in learning the things. So he was always rebellious according to teachers. So he must leave school. These were the reasons given by the head teacher. Question number 9. What was Albert's theory of education? This is very important. Albert had a brilliant mind. He was a genius. It's he. He was a genius. He hated to learn the dates of history by heart. He thought that not facts but ideas really mattered. He did not see any point in learning the dates of battles. Instead, it would be more useful to learn as to why these battles were fought. He thought that the idea behind these battles was more important than learning the date, when did it happen. When did it happen, where did it happen was not important. According to him, why did it happen, it was important, so that the battles could be stopped in the coming future. If this was the reason again for anyone, then the war could be stopped. So why questions were important for Albert. Number 10. How did Mr. Braun chide and curse Einstein? So why did he scold him? Mr. Braun was a history teacher in Munich school. He asked Albert in what year the Prussians had defeated Napoleon. Albert honestly said that he did not see any point in learning dates, and Mr. Braun took him to the task. He said Albert was a disgrace and he should leave school. So this is how he was scolded by Mr. Braun, and this was the reason. Next is, how did Albert's cousin Elsa try to persuade him to go on with his studies at Munich and not leave him? How did Elsa actually motivate Einstein that he could also pass the examination? Elsa, Albert's cousin, tried to bring him round to complete his term for the diploma. She said that he did not have to understand what he was taught. He should just cram the answers for the exams, but Albert was not convinced. This is there with many of the students in today's time also. In many of the subjects, when they do not have interest, they just cram the things, write it in the exams, and then forget it. So this is Elsa also wanted from Albert. Number 13 is, What really cheered Albert while he had to stay at Munich much against his will? What was the only thing that made him happy? Albert had two hobbies. He read books on science and enjoyed playing his violin. Again, he was asked by his landlady to stop making that wailing sound, that guitar sound in the house where children were already howling, already crying and making noise. His science books and violin cheered him in that otherwise miserable atmosphere. Only these two things, his science book and violin, were there. Otherwise, it was a very, very bad atmosphere where Einstein could not live. So, he was happy when he was with these two hobbies. Next is, how did Dr. Ernst Well treat and oblige Albert? Yuri contacted his friend Dr. Ernst Well and explained Albert's problem to him. The doctor agreed to help Albert. He noted that Albert was close to a nervous breakdown. He was already very nervous because for the first time he was going to tell a lie and he was doing something which was not right. He was trying to have a fake medical certificate and he did not know whether he would get this or not, what his father would say and what would happen to his life. All these thoughts made him very nervous. He handed Albert a medical certificate certifying that the boy must stay away from school for at least 6 months. So, this was the certificate given by Dr. Ernst Well. So, these were the questions. Write it down in the fair notebook, and now I'm going to give you some new thing for your dictionary. So, today I'm going to give you two words telling you the difference in the meanings, although they are same in pronunciation. So you will be getting two meanings with the sentences as well. Note down these two words in your dictionaries. First is compliment versus compliment. So both are pronounced as compliment, but you can see here in the first word you have I, and here in the second word you have E after L. Compliment and compliment. So first, compliment having I after L means an admiring remark, a very positive remark about someone. Example, I complimented my girlfriend about her makeup. She was looking good. But this compliment, COMPLEMENT, it means goes well together, substitute for one another, or perfect with each other. The sauce complements the steak. Okay, so these are the two words for the day. Write them down in the dictionary. Have a good day.